In terms of the simulation of the circuit, the first one was the other video. The second one will be still in Circuit Lab, is how to get rid of the ripple. And for that, instead of a battery, I would like to put in a power supply that allows us to put an AC in DC at the same time. So I'm selecting a voltage function generator. See that this is very similar, but it's current. So I'm gonna let it the name the same, and 1 kilohertz is fine, but I like the amplitude to be half a volt. And for now I'm gonna leave it at 0 volts, and I'm gonna label this node as input and simulate it to make sure I see it. Time domain, and now start time 0, stop time at, let's say, 10 milliseconds, and the time step, let's say 0.1. Milliseconds. So you see this is just a time step, and now I would like to just plot the input. I'll put the output there too, even though I'm not expecting, actually I think I'm expecting the two to be the same. So let's run it to see which problems. I'm expecting the output then to be 0. The output's not that interesting, so I'll click on it to take it out. This is what I'm applying. It's a 500 millivolts peak sinusoidal wave. And now instead of a 1, I'll click on build. Instead of 0 volts, I'm gonna go to, let's say, 4 volts. So this is similar to what we simulated before. And again, I don't want to add anything. I want to show. What you see here is that the input is around 4 volts. It goes plus half and less half a volt. But the output is going around 1 volt because my 7805 is consuming these, it's taking off these 3 volts. And the 1 kilohertz is still there though. So if I had an AC noise, it would still be there. We're going to keep doing this. Now instead of 4 volts, I'm going to go to 6 volts. And simulate the same thing. Again, 6 volts. Down here is 3 volts. And finally, when I go above 8.5 volts, then you're going to see that I'm expecting the 1 kilohertz to be taken away. So the 7805, even though I'm putting in 9 volts here, it will regulate it to 5. And here you see I'm putting 9.5. It's still regulating to 5. So it's getting rid of this ripple. I don't think that this is technically called ripple, but I'm making it up here to show a point. So usually it would be more like a white noise input. So really this difference here is what I wanted to show you, that this goes to the output, nothing is the 5 volts. This is the second characteristic of a regulator. And this is it.